had her kid at 15, probably started being sexually active at 12 or 13.
13, I didn't get head, but a girl licked the tip of my Johnson and that was it. So I guess that's sexually active, right? And today we're reacting to I got pregnant at 14. Bro, I remember my first time having relations. I was 15 years old. Condom broke everything, released seed everywhere. And I realized that it was inside her. My life was over. I thought at that moment I would be on a YouTube show like this, but thank God that wasn't the case.
I got pregnant at 14 and had my son at 15. I took the pregnancy test. It said positive. I was in shock.
Yo, why is she just standing there?
Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Imagine 14, right? You like freshman. You like a freshman. Yo.
They're like, this isn't her first rodeo. Already over here looking like a mama too with another one on the way. I mean, disregarding the fact that she got pregnant at 14, had her kid at 15, probably started being sexually active at 12 or 13, which is already crazy in and of itself. And if you allow your daughter,
if I was 12 or 13, I was getting 13. I didn't get head, but a girl licked the tip of my Johnson and that was it. So I guess that's sexually active, right? So yeah, 13. Yeah.
Daughter to do that, then you are a complete failure. I'm sorry, bro. But aside from all that, she probably has no license, no car, no job, no bank account, no credit cards, no savings account. Like, how are you out here barely just made it out of middle school and already trying to become a mom? The fuck?
For most of my pregnancy, I was hiding it. I thought that I was gonna get kicked out, and I thought it was gonna be me and my son against the world. I get hate comments just saying all kinds of things about me, my family, and me and my son. People hate on my baby. How do you hate on a baby?
Well, little lady, I'm pretty sure they're not hating on the baby specifically. But yeah, probably the baby's getting hate by proxy because your dumbass thought you were grown enough to not only not be using protection while being sexually active at such a young age, but to also think it would be cool to become a mom at 14. And I'm pretty sure
this is why I feel like as like you get older, like we supposed to, my mom was having conversations like this with me young. Look, do not have sex, do not have, but if you do, make sure that you use protection and you do this, that, and the third, and da. Because you don't want to be, and then she would break down the consequences. She did that with everything. Stuff like this, jail. Don't go to jail because if you go to jail, there's going to be men in there and they're going to touch your butt and da. Like my mom would go she would tell me shit. Or if you have sex unprotected, you're going to get a HIV and you're going to get a gonorrhea, or you're going to get this, and this is what those diseases look like. And I'm like, yo, she would fuck my head up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to make sure you have this conversation with your children.
Pretty sure the fathers know where to be found. Like, that man's going to be skedaddling to college in a few years. Like, did you even think about that?
When I found out she was pregnant, I was disappointed. It was really hard on the two of us.
Cute little baby.
That's crazy. Now you got the mom out here crying after being asked, do you blame yourself for the pregnancy? And to be honest, if I were a parent, I would be completely devastated, annoyed, and pissed off because I already know, unless I decide to give my daughter away to adoption at the age of 14 and her kid along with her, I'm probably gonna have to raise not only one child, but now two.
Oh my God. Definitely. Oh my God.
Like, I didn't sign up for that, man.
I met my son's dad at school. We had just moved to Texas. He was one of my first friends, so we started hanging out.
Nah, that's crazy. That man was already plotting on the new freshman. Mans was probably prowling like a shark in deep water looking for fresh meat. Good God.
We were dating for about 3 or 4 months before I got pregnant.
Yikes. Damn.
I took the pregnancy test and it said positive. There was 2 lines. I was kind of in shock. It didn't really hit me. A few days later is when I really realized that that test isn't lying. I'm pregnant. I was so very disappointed in myself.
So, in case I missed it, because
I don't know if y'all ever had a pregnancy scare, but you don't really believe that hoe whenever you see it. You like, nah, let me take another one. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't taking them, obviously, but Shorty like, hey, go take another one. Take another one of those. You sure? You sure you are? Fuck. Now you over here trying to figure shit out.
I don't know. I've been out of school for a long time now. Did they just completely stop teaching sex ed in school, or did condoms go out of style? Do people not use birth control anymore? Like, are people out here in the 20s just having sex raw with no protection at all? I'm genuinely curious because
yes, niggas ain't out here using protection no more, bruh. My friends that are out here doing whatever the fuck they be doing, I got a partner, bro. He fuck every couple seconds, right? He probably fucking right now as I'm talking about him. He don't use that shit. And I'm like, bro, you're not gonna learn until you get a girl pregnant or you get your willy burnt.
Unless you're out here raw dogging and no protection whatsoever and trying to use the pull-out method to avoid pregnancies, I fail to see how you can get pregnant like this at 14, which leads me to believe that they weren't using any protection. And whose fault is that? Yeah. Stupid.
For most of my pregnancy, I was hiding it, or at least I was trying to hide it from the world and from family and friends. It's like, how do you wrap your mind around the fact that a 14-year-old is pregnant? My sister was the first person who I told I was pregnant. She was disappointed and like, you're stupid. Why would you do that? Look what you got yourself into. What are you gonna do?
She wasn't wrong. That was incredibly stupid. Like, you don't have a job, a car, a savings account. You don't know shit about being a parent. You're still a goofball kid who's mentally immature. It's gonna be hard for you to further your education. And oh wait, now you're a single mom at 14. Like, you just set yourself up for failure in so many different ways that I can't even list them all out in this video.
When I found out,
because a child is a big responsibility, y'all. Like, she gonna figure it out, and she gonna be all right. But it's just such a big responsibility. Like, you sacrifice everything. Everything is for that individual now.
I was pregnant. I was disappointed. It was tough, and our relationship changed as well. It was really hard on the two of us.
I can't even say I was excited.
Sincere.
It was just, well, what is she gonna do? What is her plan?
And bruh, her plan is to rely on you guys, the mother and the father, as a bailout. You think she was thinking about the long-term consequences of getting pregnant at 14? Like, nah, bro. All she was probably thinking was, well, this feels good, so
they should have got that plan B, boy. Yes, yeah, that's tough.
I'm gonna continue to do it.
Do you blame yourself for her pregnancy?
I heard Destiny say something like, my mom is so strict. She's so strict. That's when I feel like, did I do something wrong? Or was I too strict?
My mom was very strict. And trust me, that definitely made a nigga go dummy. Definitely made a nigga go dummy, just doing shit because of how strict she was. I'm popping out like, I feel like if my mom wasn't as strict, some things I probably wouldn't have got into, but I think it was a good thing that my mom was strict. Because one, it made me figure certain things out by myself, and she was a good parent. She didn't want me to be fucked up into certain things. Like, I understand it now. You feel me? And that strictness built a certain muscle in my brain that's helped me as an adult. So I'm not mad at my mother being strict. In the moment I was, but I'm not.
Should I have allowed her to run rapid in the streets? Or am I in some form responsible for her getting pregnant at a young age?
You know what? I'm gonna give the mom and the father some slack now, because what I've come to realize is that this generation is just different, bro. And you really can't watch and control what your kids do like an all-seeing, omnipotent God 24/7. So obviously things like this will always be a possibility for some families out there, which is why the best thing you can do is just educate your kids about sexual safety, STD rates, the responsibilities of having a child at that age.
Sorry guys, I didn't realize it was
age, or any age for that matter, what it means to be a parent for a growing child, and warn them that if you decide to go this route and you want to go out there and get pregnant or impregnate someone out there like you're a grown-ass person, then as soon as you do that grown-ass thing, you're gonna have to take responsibility for that grown-ass situation, meaning you're getting a full-time job, buddy. You're gonna start bringing home an income. School be damned.
When I found out you were pregnant, I was like, no way in the world would I abandon you. I knew that the world would be against you and everyone would talk about you.
nothing like a mother's love, boy.
And shame you. And I wasn't gonna let that happen in your home. So I made the decision that I'm gonna fight for her. And I'm gonna make sure that she has everything that she needs. You know, my youngest child, who I did not expect to have a baby, is pregnant.
Bro, that's just sad, man. Imagine disappointing your mom so bad to the point to where she's out here crying. Like, I get it, she's a loving mom. Even if her daughter got pregnant and had this baby against her mom's own wishes, right? Because her mom wanted her to do better than she did while she was the same age. Of course, the cycle repeats itself, but the mom's not gonna abandon her daughter. That's typically how that goes. But I really just hope that a lot of moms and fathers can just be more proactive in their children's lives. Specifically, in this case, their daughters' lives. Because
it's just, bro, like she said, the mom was I'm sure she was proactive. The mom was strict, right? She probably wasn't able to do a lot of things. I'm sure she probably snuck them in. Like, at the end of the day, you educate your child, you pray to God hope for the best, that they make the right decisions, and you just do what you can. There's not much else. Niggas gonna do what they want to do, regardless. It's just what is gonna happen. So you just gotta hope and pray that your child follows the rules and the things that you say, and teach them a certain way. And be there for them, you know, maybe keep them busy, keep them in activities. One thing my mom made sure, we had to do shit. We had to do like a sport or something. Like, we weren't allowed to quit. She forced us, and that built a muscle. And it made sure we stay busy. Feel me? If I had more free time than I did, like I was serving, right? I was selling gas in high school. But I was also on the basketball team. So a lot of that time was getting took up. Imagine if I had that full time, I'd be out here making plays, more opportunity to get in trouble. You feel me?
I'm gonna keep it a bean. We are the most connected we've ever been. Social media, internet, all that. Like, we have access to everything. Like, it was bad when I was a kid. I was wilding. Did and saw a lot of shit I shouldn't have been doing. But I can only imagine now in this specific part of the generation where it's probably 1,000 times worse. With each passing year, the introduction to that lifestyle is getting younger and younger and younger. And honestly, personally, I'm deathly afraid of not only having a son in this day and age, because it's gonna be hard to raise my son, but even more so for a daughter. Holy. I mean, because I already know it's gonna be hell and back trying to raise them, but especially trying to raise a daughter in this society, bro, with the internet being the wild west, social media, modern rappers like Sexy Red, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B just shaking their ass and their titties all the time for everybody to see, brain rotted, porn addicted ass boys trying to get at my daughter and violate her. Like, bro, knowing my personality type and how protective I will be as a father, I might just crash out. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I'll be stressed out every day trying to monitor my daughter's activities, where she's going, what she's doing, what boys she's seeing, only for it to backfire in my face and she end up getting pregnant anyway. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, gang. You do all of that. You know what I'm saying? You make this distant relationship from your child, like, on her. Where you going? Like, and you should be like, where are you going? I need you to communicate. This is that and the third. But you know, I want to still be open to the point where you can come to me. Like, some shit happens. Okay, I know I can call my dad. I think I'm pregnant right now. I can come to you. Okay, come on. What are we doing? All right, we about to take care of this, bro. Let's handle this. I want you to be able to come to me. I might be disappointed, but we gonna handle it, and I'm gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out.
Tell me. I'm over here guessing. Tell me.
It's a horrible way. This is a horrible way.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
Is this tears of joy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's sad? Why she record her mama sad like this? She fucked up. Hey, man, that being said, let me know how y'all feel in the comments, bro. What y'all think, bro? How do you stop your child from making certain mistakes in this day and age, bro? Let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment up. Another video dropped with this one, bro. And if y'all don't know, my Astral Dior Plus channel, the one with 25K, it has a strike on it. That's why I've been posting here. As soon as I can, I'm going to be posting on both channels. So I'll have 2 reaction channels and a main channel, and we'll be going dumb. So yeah, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. And I'm going. ADD lad, do it.